Hi, Peter. Thank you for joining me on Connecting Minds. Eppendorf's ambition to become one of the leading life sciences companies in the world for digitization and virtualization of laboratory technology is exciting in this current environment. So I'm looking forward to discussing a topic that is very relevant and truly interesting: the democratization of scientific research. Every year, 250 billion is spent on a vaccine research, with only 1% of that maturing to a finished product. And yet, the vaccines for COVID-19 were produced in record time. So, it's been said that without cloud computing, vaccines for COVID-19 would not have been available. How do you see leveraging technologies like cloud and IoT to bring democratizing of lab and medical research data?
Thank you, Sanjay. As soon as COVID-19 turned out to be a pandemic threat, virologists and drug discovery labs across the world started their discovery and development of a vaccine that could help slow the spread and ease the pandemic threat. As the research teams acted geographically and institutionally fragmented, breaking down data silos and enable data sharing was imperative to maximize speed and produce coherent and reproducible insights. Data is the key to accelerate the pathway from molecule to medicine. With the requirements of coronavirus vaccines surging this pandemic, it was not a real option for labs to rely on the existing conventional IT infrastructure. Cloud technology helped to increase processing and memory capacity dynamically, without investing in additional hardware. To make the vaccine available at the right place, at the right time, for the right number of people. Improving the way of designing, executing and documenting experiments, and continuously collecting key experiment data through sensors, smart instruments, software applications, as well as collating and analyzing it through cloud-based application can significantly improve the outcomes.
Thank you very much, Peter. Really interesting. The term collaboration has been spoken about a lot these days. Collaboration is especially essential in technology, particularly in research and medicine. How is technology making it easier to collaborate in a real sense with your partners and customers?
As the ability is to share or collaborate on certain parts of the vaccine development, we saw that collaboration works well, especially when we use modern technology to bring a more reproducible, democratic approach to life sciences. Precisely this means reduced documentation effort, and its increased reproducibility, full transparency, add sample and labware to each protocol step if needed.
Thank you, Peter. Makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, data plays a big part in research, helping to avoid an old-fashioned trial and error approach, which is time-consuming. So how has data analysis changed for the scientific community in the past couple of years?
We all know that different researchers or labs have different specialties. They can get 100% of the job done in some cases, but the time and cost required for a more trial and error approach is often highly inefficient. We must drastically accelerate our activities for wider usage of data and analytics to create better products based on enhanced onboard device intelligence from lab to cloud, anytime, anywhere. Deliver more insights and prediction and optimization opportunities for instance, better experiment management. And increase the walk-away time through automation by orchestrating complex activities from device to lab, experiment to workflow, operations to maintenance. Lab data digitization improves processes, simplifies workflows, and makes research and development more efficient. With increasing advances in machine learning and artificial intelligence, digitization in the research environment is set to become an integral part of every laboratory.
Peter, this conversation has been insightful. So thank you so much, Peter, for sharing your experience and expertise.
Thank you, Sanjay, for your questions. It was great to talk to you. It was a great conversation. We are all committed to drive digitization of laboratories and help science democratize.